Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel SciTech Guru. In this I'm going to talk about the review of the Realme GT device after using close to 30 days of usage. Yes friends, it's been 30 days using the Realme GT and I'm getting plenty of comments on the Realme GT asking me to give the final conclusion about this device. Is it worth it to buy the Realme GT at this moment or not? The main reason is because right now at this moment in the Flipkart it's available for about 33,249 rupees, and if you use the bank discount cards and everything, and maybe even during the Flipkart Big Billion Day sale, we may see the price getting down for the Realme GT as well. So you should be prepared for that. So should you want to invest this money on the Realme GT or should you want to invest some on other phone? So this video is about I'll try to discuss all the things about the performance, display, camera, battery charging, connectivity, build quality, UI software updates, and final thing, after concluding everything, is it worth for the price or not? That's what I'm going to exactly describe in these individual parts. So make sure to check the playlist which I created for the Realme GT playlist. You can actually find the playlist which I did upload plenty of videos on the Realme GT as well. So those playlist videos will be really helpful for you to decide whether to buy this device or not. Try to check this playlist. You will definitely understand more details in depth. So first let's start with the first thing, which is a performance wise. So this is the one of the strongest point. I will definitely recommend this Realme GT, which is a performance segment. Yes, Snapdragon 888 processor, which is top-notch processor right now. Even if you buy the phone right now, and definitely you can easily use for the next, I think 3 to 4 years without any problem, because right now you're getting the top end high processor from this Snapdragon what you can actually get in India. So this is a really good deal for the Snapdragon 888 processor. So definitely friends, for the next few years we will be able to use ultimately fine with this Snapdragon 888 processor without any issues. And next thing is about the gaming. In the gaming, if you're a gamer of the Badlands mobile game and the PUBG, you should not be worried, because officially this phone has got 90 FPS and this phone can run at 90 FPS continuously without any problem. With the recent Realme UI update, all the problems got completely fixed. Now true 90 FPS you can actually play in the Realme GT. Just a couple of hours back, I did upload a video on the battery rating test as well, playing for 1 hour using the 90 FPS. Try to check this video, you can understand the temperatures. So I was able to get, I think for 1 hour it decreased by 30% if you play at 90 FPS. If you play at 60 FPS, it won't decrease that much, but 90 FPS will definitely decrease battery and increase temperatures. So overall in terms of the stability, I don't have any issues, so it's perfectly stable, but the temperatures are slightly kind of high, a little bit higher than the Snapdragon 870. Yes. So if, for example, if the Snapdragon 870 can go up to 37 and 38, this Snapdragon 888 can go up to 40 and 41. Like 2 to 3 degrees kind of higher every time. Doesn't matter what task, what game you play, slightly high temperatures you can actually detect in the Snapdragon 888 chipset. So overall final conclusion is that if you want solid performance, ekdam solid and 90 FPS gameplay in the Badlands mobile game, then this phone is for you. Ultimately, yes, this is the lowest price phone you can actually get it. Next thing is about the display. So in the display we do have refresh rate, touch sampling rate, and the display panel. So refresh rate 120 Hz, check, no issues, and touch sampling rate 360 Hz, which is climb, but we do get only 240 Hz. But if you include 240 and 120 Hz refresh rate, only then you will get the 360 Hz touch sampling rate. Otherwise, that's a kind of normal thing. And the display panel is also AMOLED panel. I did not see any kind of change. If you ask me, like if you compare with the Realme X1 Max, nothing much change. In the display segment, it's pretty normal and okay. So don't get me wrong friends, even the display is really good. What I'm trying to say is, so it's quite similar to the Realme X1 Max. I did not see any kind of much differences between other Realme phones and this phone. That's one big drawback, little bit in terms of the display segment. Nothing unique about the display. So next is regarding the camera segment. So in terms of the camera segment also, I'm really impressed with this camera sensor which is present in this Realme GT. I'm very much happy, and it can actually record 4K 60 FPS without any kind of issues. And even the night mode shots are not that great. Yes, it's not that good at the night mode shots. You can see it's not that great. So when compared with the OnePlus Nord 2, I'm trying to say every time, so because OnePlus Nord 2 is also available around that kind of price range. So night mode shots are not that great, but front cam is kind of okay, I would say. In the front cam clarity, as you can see, in terms of the details and everything, front cam not an issue, and back cam also not bad in terms of zooming capabilities and the colors and everything. These are the outdoor shot which are taken, which works fantastic, no issues in the outdoor shots as well. And this is a 4K 60 FPS I have recorded and uploaded in the YouTube as well. You can check those videos, 4K 60 FPS which are recorded. You can see the clarity how it is. That's very good. So overall in terms of the camera also I'm pretty happy, not major complaints in the camera segment at this point. So next is regarding the battery and the charging. So charging speed 30 minutes perfect. Fast charging is really very fast. 4500 mAh of battery capacity you are getting in this phone. So no issues with the battery capacity as well. I was able to get easily screen on time kind of close to 5 hours. Not 5 hours, sorry, 6 hours. 6 hours of screen on time ultimately possible in this Realme GT without any kind of issues. That should not be kind of any problem in this phone. So next is if you use the GT mode only, then the battery may drain slightly higher. I mean, let me just show you. This is a GT mode. This will definitely drain the battery. So make not to use the GT mode if you're not utilizing any kind of gameplay. Try to turn it off. So there won't be any kind of battery draining in this Realme GT device. So next thing is, if you want to play the Battlegrounds mobile game continuously, this phone can last up to close to 6 hours of Battlegrounds mobile game non-stop. You can do that in the Realme GT. So next is regarding the connectivity wise. Connectivity 5G, 4G plus Wi-Fi. So 5G also we got a lot of bands, no issues. 4G plus also the phone was able to get 4cc, 3cc, 2cc. Carrier aggregation is completely strong point in this phone. No issues with the 4G plus. Perfectly fine. And Wi-Fi connection also no issues friends. I was able to get really very strong Wi-Fi connection and very fast speeds as well. I'm getting accurately very fast whatever the Wi-Fi, my Wi-Fi was capable. I'm getting exactly the speeds whatever I'm getting. So easily the phone can actually reach the high speeds without any kind of problem. My Wi-Fi speed is about close to 90 Mbps. So the phone doesn't have any kind of issues to reach that kind of speeds. So no issues with the connectivity, ultimately fine in this phone, perfect. Next is regarding the build quality. How do I feel about the build quality? Build quality is also another thing which I do feel a lot of premium in this phone. Because I did use the Realme X1 Max, and when I try to use the Realme GT, I can actually feel that kind of premium when I'm trying to hold in my hand. Yes, because of the gloss back and on the back side, which is really good. And the weight is also not that heavy, I would say. Let's check the weight. So I think about 183 grams, somewhere around that. 186 grams, as you can see exactly. So 186 grams of weight we do have right now in the Realme GT device. Not bad in terms of the weight in this phone. So haptic feedback is fantastic in this phone friends. I did like the haptic feedback. It's very good and very strong, and the phone has got really good 4D haptic feedback. So when you try to hold the phone from the top, you can actually feel the vibrations coming from the top as well. But the thing is that you cannot utilize this 4D haptic vibrations while gaming. That's the sad part at this moment. You cannot do that. Dual speaker setup and 3.5mm jack. That's another bonus point which you are getting here. That's fantastic. 3.5mm jack and dual speaker setup perfectly fine. And in-display fingerprint scanner also working perfectly very fast without any kind of issues. As you can see, no issues with the fingerprint scanner at all. No problem in this Realme GT device. And regarding the UI and software updates, no need to talk much about this UI and software updates. We'll be getting, I think, 2 Android updates, so that should not be any kind of issues. And just a couple of days back, I did receive the September security patch update as well. So I need to have some time with this phone to conclude final thing about the software updates, how quick I'm getting. That's what. So final thing regarding the price for 33,000 rupees, is it worth or not? Yes, it's 100% damn worth to buy the Realme GT in case if you are that kind of person who wants high performance phone, and if you are heavy gamer and if you want small screen, perfect for you. This fits everything. So that's it friends, thank you for watching this video. It's a complete review of my Realme GT using after 30 days of usage, and no regrets. I don't have any kind of regrets buying this phone at all because of the solid performance I'm getting. Very smooth. Yes, that's perfect. So that's it friends, thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more updates. In case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.